So yeah, as soon as I came, I achieved, I put a very high sales target. So the most important for any person or organization is to increase the sales revenue. If sales revenue increase, everything follow. So I mean that's basic fundamental of my management when I read many management books. Yeah, of course, I did the study of my sales analysis for the last 5 years, how the company has grown, and then what is my target. So immediately I set target that we must grow at 20% this year. So when the meeting was organized, my introductory meeting to various customers, suppliers, the new CEO joined,
Yes.
you should know the face. So
Yes.
okay, few people are very energetic. Oh my God, at least now we can talk. Young man is here now compared to the old
Yeah.
man, and at least this man look like he's pleasant man. We can talk to this guys look like. And then as soon as I started meeting my call with sales team that we want to grow this much percentage. They were all surprised and shocked. Well, no, we have old brands. We already have good coverage in the system. We can't grow like this. So I mean, when you meet all thought of people who have been working in the organization.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, that's what I said. Let's work together. I'm not ordering you.
Yes.
I'm not telling you to do. Let's together. So I like become salesman, start going to the market, meeting customers, try to learn what are the challenges they have. And I found there are so many challenges to run this organization. So then they start structuring everything, like supply chain was completely not there, IT system was not in place, production team didn't have enough equipments to do things, uh, processes was not right. So I mean process was very very cumbersome. So you start working from supply chain to process all the processes. And I come from the background where I've done a lot of focus, and I'm a green belt in Six Sigma. So I am basically learned process management quite a lot in GE.
Ah, interesting. And Six Sigma is literally what's it called, one of the processes that's usually being used by so many what's it
Top
called, big
organization in the
organizations.
world, yeah,
Just
yeah.
break it down for the audience. What's Six Sigma and how exactly do you implement it?
Yeah, I think the Six Sigma basically we are talking about one defect per million. That's called Six Sigma. So basically, what I'm saying, what are the defects you have in processes? Which process are contributing to the result of any output? Should be corrected in such a way. Should be flawless. So that's what. And when you work with large organizations, they spend a lot of time in training you. They make you like a robust manager.
True. Yes.
So of course I know the processes, and I just started working and talking with a lot of managers that okay, this process is how it does. So as soon as we learn, and yeah, I was lucky. I got good cooperation from the team. They were happy also that I was coaching and guiding them.
So that's your leadership style.
Yeah, to connecting. Main is what to connect people. If you don't communicate effectively, you think you have a lot of knowledge.
True.
And the knowledge cannot be transferred.
True.
To the people, then there's no
Becomes
use.
Interesting.
But probably I simplify processes more easier. The way my adaptability of the person, I understand what his mind understand. Not like what I understand, what he understand. And accordingly, I customize myself, my approach, make it more easy.
Interesting. One of the things that's all about the literally term that's used in the world of business is that culture eats strategy for breakfast. And here you are, what's it called? You held your strategy, you want to implement this particular strategy, but where did you find culture? Because Crown has been there since the 50s, and probably there should have been inherent culture. What was the culture there, and what did you do in order to spice it? Because I think culture is one of the biggest challenges that companies that have been there for a long time face.
Culture drive from the leadership. I believe that how you behave, people will start behaving. It's a very simple thing. If you don't behave and ask people to behave, most of the time when you do the culture change, we ask people to change. We don't know to change.
Yeah.
So when you start change yourself and take people along with you, there will be, when you start any journey, there will be 10% people want to change. Other will going to reject, or they will going to create problems. But first win 10, don't win 90. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Automatically, rest of 40 will come to you.
Interesting. So what kind of culture would you say that you have inculcated within the company?
I just reply in one line. Let us grow together. Either you grow or you go. It's very simple.
Interesting.
It's growth culture, simple.
And by growth you mean how do you define growth?
Any area growth. Either anything you do should have a growth. You talk about sales, you should grow. Finance, you should grow. Any manufacturing productions, you should grow. Process should be more cumbersome, more stronger, more customer friendly. Customer base should grow. Product range should grow. It's very simple. Growth for everything, you know. And there are so many dynamics, so many pillars of the growth in any organizations.
Interesting.
Yeah.